word. I thought you stood for America. Now it turns out you stand for Americana.
I'm very middle of the road. I don't stand for anything.
I don't know about that.
Dude, if you stand for nothing, Will, what will you fall for?
Aaron Tippin said you'll fall for anything. You've got to stand for something. I
have no idea who he's talking about. Of course, it's a country.
Yeah. Country music superstar Aaron Tippin.
And who else? Literally,
I thought you were hitting us with a history fact. I was like, is that who said that?
No, I'm just a country singer in 1997.
I was 4.
Very minor country singer, sort of.
All of your references are about minor country singers.
That's what I'm into, dude. I like minors.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
That's so cool, dude. Minor league.
He loves
minor infractions.
Minor threat.
Yeah,
big fan
dude,
of minor threat,
dude. Hardcore. Will is a threat to minors.
Honestly, minor threat was probably a pretty big threat to minors at one point.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people popping up at the shows, maybe getting a little grabbed when they shouldn't have been.
Their fans.
Yeah. They were definitely threats to minors. Also,
Coal miner's daughter.
the black lung. That's a big minor threat.
What'd you say? Coal miner's daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Is that some more country shit?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that a racist thing, coal miner?
No, I don't know.
Pretty sure my dad used to say that about
a
girls
lot
who
of
fuck
coal
black
miners.
guys.
Jesus,
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm pretty sure he used to say that.
God, dude. You can say anything.
Sure.
You can say anything to Aaron. He's like, "Isn't that a racist term?" But I swear, my dad
Yeah,
used that
most
to
words,
describe
it turns
black
out, are
people
racist.
in Independence, Missouri.
I went to the school in the military. It was like it's a whole different story, but it's like SEER school. So like they teach you how to be a POW, and like you do this thing where like you get captured.
Shit, dude, they teach you how to be a loser.
Yeah, they get. Yeah,
they teach you how to survive.
yeah, dude. John
losing
McCain
the
was the
war.
instructor and shit, dude. It was
Yeah.
cool. No, but. they're like this enemy force, and they're like they kept using this word night fighter. They're like, if you are a night fighter, get over here. And I was like, what's a night fighter? Yeah, that's what they called the black guys.
Yeah, dude,
night fighters.
Wait, were they putting on an accent? Is that what
Yeah,
they just was?
they had an accent. They had like they did like a bad Russian accent. It's like a fictional country, but they were like all night fighters.
You're no fucking way.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
This guy looked at me. He was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's
Yeah.
you're a night fighter." And he was like, "Oh, okay."
You're a night fighter.
You had to.
You a night fighter, my guy.
You had to role play being captured.
Yeah.
In the middle of war.
Yeah,
You guys LARPed
for
in
like
the
a week,
military.
dude. For like a week. No, they threw us in a cage, and we had to I had to get locked up and everything.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was 8.
And who started that? Obama.
I had to. I mean, you're literally playing backyard imagination. That's very fun to think of. Like all the military guys are just like playing house with each other. You guys are all just like just
time, dude.
showing up in like a little Tykes playhouse. But then the guy's like
Playing
they
Russian
slapped
roulette
us,
with each
though.
other.
But he's got. You're
no,
like being
I didn't
forced,
shoot myself.
Yeah, you're being forced to play Russian roulette in a little Tykes. Like there's one of the
It's a
like
pop gun.
There's the little car, the little like red and plastic car that just has like a pipe bomb underneath it.
How did you do under torture? Under duress?
I didn't tell him shit.
Yeah.
Nice,
You
dude.
never once admitted to being gay.
No, dude, I didn't.
You want to kiss me, son?
This one guy was like interrogating me, and he kept pushing me against the wall. He kept slamming me against the wall. But like they literally build the wall to be weak. Like you can feel the wall give 6 inches. Every time he threw me into the wall, it would give. Like he slammed me in the wall like hard, like 6 times, and I was just like, whatever. And then at the end of the school, they like reviewed. They were like, well, when he shoved you into the wall, you showed a little bit of a reaction. So maybe there's not really any way to prevent that except maybe just maybe just be in better physical condition. I was like, I think I literally said to the guy, I'm in better physical condition than anyone in this school.
Yo, dude.
So I said to him,
That's Will when he does stand up too.
Holy
dude,
fuck.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
No one kills harder in this room than I do.
You all should quit. You guys should quit the Marines.
Was that true? Were you really
Yeah.
more jacked than him?
Yeah, it was a Navy-run school by a bunch of fat slobs. And
A bunch of fat fucking
I was a
sea
Marine.
boys.
I was a Marine fresh out of amphibious reconnaissance school, and this fucking turd was like looking at his thing. Was like, "Oh, maybe be in better physical condition," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we were
You want to go
observing
PT
you
right now? You want to go run up and down the mountain right fucking now? I'll destroy you." All I do is run up mountains all day, motherfucker.
This was his ex machina test. They're gonna like turn him off after that. They're like, "Oh no, we've created something we can't handle."
Can we deprogram him a little bit?
He's turned into a super robot.
Holy shit, we trained him to kill too much.
Oh no, he's thinking for himself.
Oh god, he's biting them. He's fucking biting the neck of the Navy officer.
We shouldn't have infused him with predator genes.
Here's a fun.
You're an
here's-
unstoppable killing machine, Will.
Oh no, we created the real life Terminator.
I met a celebrity.
We
at that
shouldn't have
school.
installed the bald spot software.
It didn't work very well.
Is there a way we
It's
can
taking a long
patch
time. Looking good back here.
that? Dude, Will's gonna be first in line for CRISPR.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's gonna be like, "Can you guys manipulate this gene?"
Oh, the gene manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you manipulate this gene? Just grab his dick.
Manipulate this.
Gay scientist pussies. Now, if you could fix my hair, that would be actually really great.
I went to that school with a minor celebrity. There was a Navy pilot at that school. He was the
Will,
nephew.
minor celebrity O'Donnell.
He was a minor threat. He was the minor celebrity.
Minor threat to
He was the
all
nephew of Dr. Phil.
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah.
Did I talk about that before?
You told me. I think you mentioned it before. What was your doctor? You met him. You met Dr. Phil's nephew.
Yeah, dude. We went to SEER school together.
Doesn't he? I just
We got
learned-
captured together.
What else does he do? He did something.
He was a pilot. in
He
the
got
Navy.
captured.
No, he didn't get captured. He went to get captured school with me.
Right.
How did he get tortured?
I don't think he told him that he was Dr. Phil's nephew. I don't think they knew. He did fine. He did fine in the school, as far as I remember. He had Dr. Phil's head though. He was bald.
Now, if you really want to get me going, what you need to do is pull my fingernails off with pliers.
William Scott Madsen Jr.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Dr. Phil's nephew.
Will just got lied to by
I
some
don't
dude
know.
in the Marines.
I don't remember the guy's name.
No, I think his name was Scott.
The guy who died in 2020.
What did he die of, dude? Was he in the Navy?
Air Force.
Bad relationship.
Air Force pilot nephew loses battle with cancer.
Oh,
Yeah. How do you feel now, Will?
dang.
I don't think he was in the Air Force. I'm sure he was a Navy pilot.
MSU graduate.
He had to be in. No, it's a different guy.
Scooter.
Because
His name was Scooter?
His name was
The
Scooter.
Air
lost
Force
to
has their
cancer?
own school. They have
Yeah.
their own SEER school.
They have what?
The Air Force has their own SEER school.
SEER
I went to
school?
the Navy. I went to Navy SEER school.
I guess because they have to deal with like being shot down, maybe.
Same
Maybe, like,
deal.
another thing.
It's just separate. They just have their own thing. And the Navy/Marine Corps goes to a different school.
Dr. Phil has several family connections to the military, including his nephew,
He's from the South, dude.
who serves as an Air Force pilot. And he has a special something painted on the side of his fighter jet. Hold on.
It's
Here we
just
go. Let's
Dr.
see.
Phil's huge dick.
We got. Hold on. I think we got something here. Let's see what we got. This is on
Dr.
the.
Phil have a hog?
Yeah, you can
Is
see
that
it.
known?
Yeah, you can
Does
see
he have-
it.
He's a giant dick.
Oh yeah. You catch some glimpses of his fat fucking dick.
What?
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Yeah. He's a big. I think he's like a big dude.
He's very confident.
Yeah.
He's very confident.
When you watch the show, he's fucking always just like hanging out like this.
He's a big dude. He feels good about himself.
Not like the low voice he's got. He's got a little bit of low
He
voice
does.
and confidence.
Dude, he's very
literally
bald.
just talking to me. He was like, "You need to treat your bitch right."
Yeah.
like before I start tearing her up. Of course, he has huge dick confidence.
Yeah.
You let him talk to you like that? Someone ought to take you out.
Dr. Fill you up. Here we go. Look at Kelly Clarkson.
That's Kelly Clarkson.
That's Kelly Clarkson.
Man,
From American Idol.
Inflammation going.
inflammation.
Wee, Kelly.
It's a special tribute to our men and women in uniform. Happy Veterans Day to you all here. And
I thought this was going to be on his show. I didn't think it was going to be on Kelly Clarkson's show.
Someone in our families or close to us who served. Do you have someone?
Could you imagine going to the military, like going in the military and murdering and killing a bunch of people, and then to pay you back, they're like, "We got you audience tickets for the Kelly Clarkson show."
This dudes with no legs. Like, I'm such a fan.
Look at this. Look, we go back.
Since my legs have been
Look at this. It's all military. And they're like, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
They probably made them go.
Look under your chair. You get an IED. You get an IED. You get an IED. It's the Kelly Clarkson show.
sleeper cell. Allahu Akbar!
Someone in our families or close to us who served. Do you have someone?
Yeah, I do, and I've got 3 sisters, and 2 of them married Air Force pilots, and then I have a nephew that's an Air Force pilot, and he's flown dozens of missions overseas in Iraq, Iran, and
He thinks those are the same place.
Iraq-Iran. The band.
Wait a minute. Did he just admit that we're flying missions over Iran? I don't know if everybody. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's well known.
Just dropping international secret.
Right. He's flown lots of missions over Iran.
Yeah, he's flown a lot of missions disrupting their nuclear program. We don't want him to have one, so he went over there and bombed a couple of those. They don't know, pussies.
Dude, he looks like a Muppet character. Like, he doesn't look real. He spends some time in the cryo chamber.
Oh,
and
that money,
I have a
bro.
nephew that's an Air Force pilot.
There we go.
And he's flown dozens of missions overseas in Iraq, Iran. And, these pilots name their airplanes, and his plane is named Dr. Phil. And,
Yo.
It's painted on the side of his airplane, and it says Dr. Phil there. And I said, well, why did you name it Dr. Phil? He said, well, I'm delivering the truth.
No way.
That's a fictional nephew, dude. That's a fictional nephew. Nephew wants some Dr. Phil money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, doctor, you know what I mean? I named my plane after you. Leave me something generous.
Listen, they're not paying me a lot.
Dude, could you imagine just being like, I don't know, maybe in a wedding party, and you look at the plane above you and it says Dr. Phil.
Y'all need to worship the correct God.
They drop bombs out of it. It's just like his face on the front of it, smiling as it's coming down towards Earth. That's such a bummer. That's such a bummer to be like, yeah, this slaughtering was brought to you by the guy who made the Catch Me Outside girl famous. This is coming from the guy who created Bad Baby.
It started with Bad Baby, now it ended with Bahad Bahabi.
Bad Baby do Abu Dhabi. Dude, he fucking...
That's what they call the big bomb they drop is Bad Baby. It's got her on it. Catch you guys outside.
That's so... And I love he goes, like, why is it Dr. Phil? Because I'm delivering the truth. I think that works really well for like what they teach like the military guys, because they're delivering the perceived truth.
Well, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm saying maybe there's some actors out there.
Those are some commie words coming out of your mouth right now.
Hey man, I don't know. So
this guy survived POW camp training. You want to say that to his face?
Yeah. What do you know about propaganda, huh? Enemy propaganda.
A real hero wouldn't have went to POW training. I'm trumping you right now, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He was like, well, he shouldn't have got caught.
Yeah, I prefer my heroes to not get captured.
God, he had some funny takes.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
John McCain's a pussy.
Right when he died too, he had his whole life to like say anything he wanted about McCain. He's like, you know what? Now's the time.
Yeah, wait until everyone was mourning his loss.
Yeah.
He's like, well, he was kind of a pussy if you think about it.
Hey, dude, I didn't vote for him. All right. So you think that was the guy? That was probably the guy, right?
I guess so. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Maybe he was an Air Force guy.
I mean, you would have to the fact that you got pilot right makes me believe the story.
Right. Maybe he wouldn't have been like, because there's no way Dr. Phil would have been like, oh, and I also have this other nephew who's in the Navy, but that little fucker won't paint anything on his plane. Like
he's got
maybe he's just talking about his Air Force nephew because his Navy pilot nephew is like,
he's got dumb Grateful Dead skulls painted all over his.
He's got Judge Judy on his plane. He's just like, I like it.
He's got Maury. Yeah, that other dipshit likes Maury Povich. Fuck him.
You are not the father.
You will never be the father.
Yeah. We will not surrender.
I call this plane Judge Mills Lane. Let's get it on. Man, that would have been so funny if you guys got that.
I don't get it. Who's Mills Lane?
Those of you at
I didn't
home,
mean to leave you hanging.
it was a good one.
Sorry, dude.
Judge Mills Lane had a show.
Everybody comment your favorite Will bomb in the comments.
Will bomb.
He had a show.
That's in his name. Every time he performs, like Will Bomb.
Will
Sorry. Go ahead. What?
Yeah, he was a guy. He had a show, and he said, "Let's get it on."
Who?
He was a boxing judge, too. He was the referee.
He was like a ring judge or whatever?
He was a boxing referee, and he was a judge on TV. It was Judge Mills Lane. It's good. It's great television.
I can't believe I haven't heard of this.
It's great television.
He just judges. But anyway, he judges boxing.
He was a boxing referee, and he was also like a judge on TV. But I don't think those judges on TV are necessarily judges.
No, of course
Mills
they're not.
Lane was not a judge, but he was a great like TV personality. He'd be like, he was kind of folksy. He'd be like, "Now looky here."
Now, when are you going to start hitting each other?
Will, is there like, I think we should start a segment where it's like Will gives us homework and we do it, and then we come back and talk about
That's a
it.
good
You
idea.
gotta educate us, dude.
We already got
Because there's,
several
like,
things. What was the? We got.
I'm not listening to Sawyer Brown. I'll watch Raising Arizona, but I'm not going to listen.
I tried to look it up
Sawyer
the other night,
Brown.
but I was too drunk and I couldn't get it going.
What?
The movie?
No, Sawyer Brown.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to pull it up while I was going to bed. I was pretty shit faced this weekend.
Satan is real.
Well, that was a good one.
I mean, that's some good shit right there. But I mean, like, yeah. What do you want? What are you on right now that you wish that you wish we knew? What is something that we're what are you on right now that you wish we were on?
Just put me on the spot.
Will, what have you recently put up your nose that you wish we did as well? No, that's why I'm talking, so you can think about it. What's something that you think that, like, man, you guys really don't know about this, other than that whoever that Bruce Buffer wannabe you just said was?
I mean, I can get you guys into some country music.
No more country music, Will. I can't do country music anymore.
We should get together and watch. We should watch Raising Arizona.
That's true.
We should just react video. Like, we should just react video that shit. Cut that up.
Yeah.
That's an hour and a half, probably hour and 40-minute movie.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, dude, and people's attention spans are notoriously longer now than they've ever been in the history.
You know what people?
Maybe we watch the whole movie and then like we just cut 5 minutes of it
Just cut every time we just cut.
All it's gonna be is like, Will, this movie sucks. That throughout the whole movie. It's gonna be 30 minutes. Like, you wanted us to watch this fucking shit.
No, I'm down.
Yeah, we definitely do that.
We can do
But if
Raising
we watch
Arizona.
that, you gotta watch National Treasure.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the deal.
We gotta trade back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Will, one day he's like, you guys need to learn about Slake Johnson, the trumpet man. And we'll be like, all right. And we'll be like, Will, now you gotta learn about the xxxtentacion.
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 When you say his name, do you have to say XXX?
Are there not 3 X's at the beginning of it?
Man, I'm glad he's dead.
Yo, dude, you better be careful, dude. That audience will come after you. You're gonna have so many face tattooed, rainbow dreaded people at your fucking door. You better chill, man. These guys don't fuck around about they boy X.
Dude,
There's gonna be so many senior high school students with Xanax problems.
I was gonna say
knocking on your door. There's gonna be so many kids that work at a racetrack instead of going to college that are gonna be at your neck, dude.
that rules.
Yeah, working at a racetrack
Instead of going to college,
dude. There's gonna be white chicks who go into public bathrooms barefoot that are
in
not
fuzzy
gonna
pajama pants.
dude, wearing Cookie Monster snapbacks.
yikes.
That are not going to be stoked about what you just said about X. Okay.
Yeah, shut up, white boy. He's the voice of our generation. Pregnancy puking into a gas station bathroom.
There's gonna be dudes that smoke fucking cigarettes that have a group of black friends that say they can say the N-word.
And they believe them.
And they really believe it.
they take that shit to heart.
And that guy's got nothing to lose. Okay?
How did that guy die? Was that the guy who overdosed accidentally?
No,
he got
dude.
shot.
Dina Hashem had that great joke about it. She got in a lot of trouble. Like, dude, they fucking went after her for it, and it was like, he had a bunch of money on him and got shot, and she was like, "Oh, that's a great ad for PayPal." That's a great advertisement for PayPal. Yeah, 'cause
Some people say that Drake had him killed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Champagne popping.
Oh,
But the
I'm
official
sure
story
the
is he
fucking
just-
kid from Degrassi had somebody murdered. I'm sure he took a hit out on somebody.
Hey, you saw Jimmy take one in the back, okay? He's lived that life.
dude.
So he just like got robbed, like he just got mugged. And
Yeah,
killed?
I think he had like
Essentially.
50 grand on him or something.
Yeah,
like
he
a
had
bunch of
hella
money,
cash.
like cash.
So it
just
probably
stuffed
got
into his
around
jeans.
that he was carrying around all this money.
I'm sure he was posting about it on Instagram, like, I got money on me. And they're like, well, let's go find him.
Right.
I want to go find him real quick.
Seriously.
That happens all the time to rappers. They just go around posting videos and people see all their jewelry and they're like, let's go. Well, we know where that's at. I recognize that. I never recognized that 7-Eleven. Let's go run up on him.
There was one guy that shot somebody else on Facebook Live. Who was that? That was like Playboy Cardi or somebody. One of them. It was one of the rappers. They were just on live in Facebook, and like somebody pulled up on him, and he fucking pulled out his gun and fucking killed him. Killed him right there by the produce section, dude.
In the produce section?
Yeah, right there next to those chapsticks that are the different soda flavors.
He got him next to the energy pills with the bees on them.
Yeah. Will, you want a beer?
I'll take a ranch water.
You want the ranch water?
Yeah, I want that.
There you go. dude.
Gracias.
Yeah, I like. I remember seeing one. I don't know where it was, maybe in Oakland or something like that. And this guy was in a different neighborhood, and he was like live streaming it, and he was like about to go out in Blood Country wearing all blue, and he took one step out of his door, and somebody's like, "Where are you from?" And he ran back inside.
No way.
So
Is it
scary.
real?
I think so. I mean, it was so
Yeah.
quick.
I hate those videos because you never know which ones are real or not.
Yeah, I saw one that was like.
Except for the ones that are really real.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh, that person's dead. Like,
Yeah.
those
So,
are like,
I saw one that was-
Those are the only videos online now that you are like 100% like, okay, that's real.
Yeah.
Any other video is suspect unless you're like,
Yeah.
oh, no, that person's dead.
Yeah,
That's real.
Yeah, if someone's not having a seizure on the ground, I don't believe it.
Exactly. There's
Yeah,
some kind of
there was
question.
one where there was like throwing up fake gang signs in the hood or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like people were getting mad or whatever, and all the comments were like, "Nah, this ain't real. They would have stabbed him if they were real gang members." Like, it was just like, "Oh, these guys aren't gang members. They would have killed him."
Dude, I was at the bar and I was there with a guy. It's one of my buddies or whatever, and I fucking just threw up the blood gang sign, and he just dropped the N-word because he saw it. I was like, whoa, dude, whoa.
You invoked it.
Yes, I did, dude. But that's
You
what I'm
cast- you
saying.
cast a
Sometimes
spell.
you just like you throw it up, and yeah, it's just says something changes. People, it's instantly recognizable.
Nope,
you know?
don't like it. Don't like it.
No, what? You don't like people throwing up gang signs?
No,
Well,
I never feel safe.
Yeah, not in this neighborhood, right?
Oh God,
This
Tower
guy's
Grove
too
South.
worried. Yeah.
Just south of Tower Grove Heights. Shit, this block is rough.
No, you just don't want your fucking property value to go down.
Oh, can it get any lower?
Meanwhile, there's these fucking just like kids that are younger than Aaron moving in that are throwing up peace signs, but they are fucking a bunch of dirty hippies.
I hate
don't
that
take care
too.
of shit.
That's as bad as gang symbols to me. Is hippies throwing up peace signs. I hate that shit just as much.
Yeah, well, I'm a registered anarchist. How do you feel about that?
Oh fuck! Well,
A registered anarchist.
Isn't that funny, dude?
Yeah.
Isn't that? I'm a card-carrying anarchist. Thank you very much. We meet up. We meet up every month. Me and the rest of the girls meet up for the Anarchy Club.
I'm actually chapter leader, so I'm actually the treasurer of my anarchist.
You know,
group.
for being an anarchist group, we're actually very organized, and we owe that all to Debbie from HR, the organized anarchist. There's just guys that are like throwing Molotov cocktails into like government buildings, but they have like an alphabetized order of the people that are showing up.
Yeah.
Like
you signed up for it.
Yeah.
You had to sign up for charity or whatever.
You show up and you
program.
decide that you're gonna like smash up the new bank that's in town, but like somebody brought like goodie bags.
Yeah.
Like somebody brought like Cliff Bars for everybody, so you don't get
Oh my god,
worn
is this
out.
Crank in a goodie bag? Oh, it's so cute. They have all the stuff to make Crank in the goodie bag.
You're like, dude, is like that guy's making Jenkem, but he's got a precise recipe. He's kind of, you know what Jenkem is, Will?
I don't know what that is.
That's whenever they go in jail and they shit and piss in a container and then they huff it and it gets them high.
How does that work? The gas coming out of there
Yeah,
is
dude.
so fucking. Oh,
Yeah, get twisted on some Jenkem.
Jesus Christ. Maybe we should have the death penalty everywhere. It might clean some of that up.
Hey,
It
man.
might be easier than letting out all the marijuana offenders.
Hey, what happens when you incarcerate somebody, dude? You know?
You make an ass out of car and serrate?
Humanity as a species has been altering their consciousness for millions of years.
And then when they do that Jenkem, and then they get let out of jail, you know what that's called?
What?
Jenkem Unchained.
Dude.
Welcome to Riff, Laugh, Love, folks. Welcome
Jenkem
back.
bad.
We're just getting started.
We gotta cook.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Jesse, piss in this bowl. Piss on my shit, Jesse.
Yo, Mr. White.
Mr. White. Mr. White, my piss is just as good as your piss.
Bitch.
You want me to piss in a bedpan, bitch?
That's a good Jesse.
I told you I did his monologue for my acting class one time.
Which one did you? Was the one that was in the hospital bed with his face all fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
I have nothing. No one.
Fuck
Turn
you.
to shit.
Pay me, bitch. Don't just make me shit in a Ziploc bag.
I'll be cleaning toilets in Tijuana, getting high off my high supply Jenkem.
Dude.
Great show.
Yeah, man, they do that. They do Jenkem. They make toilet wine.
But toilet wine is like chemicals and shit, right?
No, dude. I think they do like it's like the fruit juice from the from lunch, and then like,
dude, it's so
you know,
cute to imagine just a bunch of tattooed
like the
people taking
fruits.
little juice cartons
Fruit
and just dumping them
cups.
into a toilet.
Yeah, dude, like fruit. It's like fruit cups and stuff. But dude, have you ever seen
But
like?
then how does anyone use the toilet? Like, you got to let it sit in there and ferment? And then
Yeah, you let it
nobody can
ferment.
shit or piss
No.
until the wine is done.
Exactly.
Yeah, you probably just like
Makes sense,
piss
right?
in the juice bottle and go dump it in someone else's maybe.
Yeah.
Dang.
You go use you use like the bidet.
They
or
didn't teach you
whatever.
about toilet wine in POW camp? I feel like
We didn't
that's
get
something you
that
need to know
far.
how to do.
Dude, that is the best way to learn how to survive in a POW camp is just ask a former inmate. Like, what did you do when you were in there? The first thing's like stab the biggest guy in there. You mean
Yeah.
my staff sergeant?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Well-
like-
I was gonna say it's all a bunch of Muslim midgets. I'm bigger than all of them. I don't know.
You just get your entire platoon gets captured, and this guy's like, "All right, I gotta make a statement."
Yeah, Rodriguez, get over here. I'm about to kick your ass and to show dominance.
Shit. Wait, hold on. What was I gonna say? It was about Jenkem. We talked Jenkem. What were you talking about?
Prison. I don't know.
Come on, you guys gotta help me here. We gotta walk backwards.
Toilet wine.
Yeah, that's what we were
Toilet
talking about. Toilet
wine,
wine.
not shitting in the toilet. Dude, have you seen those guys that like they?
I'm so excited to see where this goes.
They get the smartphones in prison.
Yeah.
And then, dude, there's like inmates on TikTok and shit, and then you see what like balling in prison is like now, and it's somebody whose bunk bed is just entirely filled with Hostess snack cakes.
Have you ever
It's
watched
just like Twinkies and honey buns?
like 60 Days In? Have you ever watched that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one dude who goes in there and immediately steals like $9,000 and stuff from an old man and just
Yeah,
loads.
what?
Oh, have you not seen it, dude? It's incredible.
No, I haven't seen that one.
The whole setup for this show is it's normal people or like sometimes police officers or former gang members who go into prison, and some of them just fucking dive in. They just go. They're fully bought in. They're like, I'm gonna be the boss by the time I leave. And this dude, he's in holding, like they're not even in prison clothes yet. And there's this older guy who's got like a stack of money that he's gonna put into his store, and he's bragging about it. And this big black dude just walks up to him and goes, "Give me $20."
Wait, he was about to walk up to the commissary?
Not up to the before you get to the commissary. You have what you have on you, and you deposit it so that you can use it in the commissary later.
Oh, okay.
So he walks up to this dude before he even gets in there, and he's like, "Give me $20." Steals $20 from him, makes friends with him later, and he's like, "Oh, I've been in prison before. I'll show you how the commissary works." Steals his pin. And then as soon as the guy walks away, he just spends all his money buying snacks.
Yo!
Just loads his bunk up with snacks.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, and it shows him he's got him all covered up. He's got him covered up on his bunk, and he's just like, he just reveals all his fucking Cheetos and shit, Cheetos and waters.
Dude, they're like on TikTok and they're like, yo, we're balling, and they're just like fucking flaming hot Cheetos and ho-hos and fucking cupcakes, all this shit, dude.
There's one episode where they have
So baller.
somebody's got a phone,
Yeah.
and like the guards know he has a phone, but they are trying to catch him, and so they're hanging out. They come to like check out his cell, and they're just like acting all nonchalant, and they left the ringer on, so it just starts ringing, and he's like, "Oh!" and just starts trying to fight the guard. He's like, "I'm gonna have to fight."
Bro,
him.
and when you're in prison, put the phone on vibrate.
I know. How do you fuck that up?
Put it on vibrate. What are you gonna do?
Break the switch. You'll never have it on.
Imagine going to prison for murdering somebody, and then you're like, wait, I need to pick my favorite ringtone. Hold on, what do I want the ringtone to be when someone texts
Isn't
me?
this fire?
Yeah.
It's just like his cousin's beat.
It's Crazy Frog. It's like, yo, I got the Crazy Frog beat on my Nextel.
What do they do with the phones? So they smuggle in the phones, and what are they doing with them?
Make plays.
Yeah.
Making moves while you're inside.
Text people on the outside. They sometimes coordinate things to get brought in for other people.
Just because you're on the inside doesn't mean the work stops. You know, dude,
Oh,
the grind is always moving.
Guy loses one weekend, and all of a sudden he forgets about the grind.
That's what I'm saying. Shit's on the move. Always, dude.
What was the show that you had got canceled? And they were like, "Oh, somebody's dad just died, so she can't make no moves this weekend. The show's canceled."
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I was supposed to do a show. And they're like, yeah, she's not feeling like making moves. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure she's not. That's totally fine. It's
such
okay.
a funny way to talk about it.
Yeah,
She can't make
She's like,
no
nah,
moves.
she's not trying to make
She's
moves.
laying low
It's
right
like,
now. Her dad
I
just
wouldn't
died.
be trying to make moves either.
Her dad's been dead for 6 hours. Yeah, maybe she's gonna miss a show. She's just not a hustler.
Yeah, her dad died. I guess she forgot about the paper.
Yeah, dude. If my fucking mom died, she would want me to hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
dude?
she'd want you out
no
there.
breaks.
I'd be like, hey, somebody's got to pay for this funeral. I got to go do my show. You know? Tell me how it goes. Tell me about the funeral.
Dude.
Yeah, 60 Days In is incredible. If you guys, there's compilations all over YouTube. You got to watch them. They're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I only saw that one episode where the guy gets in and he's like, you can tell he's very overconfident. I think he was maybe a military guy, but he'd never been in prison or anything before. But he was like very confident about what he was going to do when he was in there. And he was the first guy out because he told an inmate that he's from the outside. Like, imagine you're on a mission, Will, and you're undercover. And they have you they have you in yellow face or whatever, and you're like supposed to blend in with the Viet Cong. And then you like, but then you
all right, I'm following you. Okay,
but then you're really bonding with one dude.
And you're like,
You're bonding with Bo Fung, and you're like, hey man, listen,
communism stinks. You know, communism fucking.
Do you
sucks.
know about independence? Like he's like, you're like, yo, I'm actually an American.
Where is traitor?
Yes, dude, immediately they're like, they extract you immediately. That's what happened with this guy. He was like, yo, dude,
you have to give a signal to the cameras.
Yeah, you're like, yo, actually, we're on A&E right now, and they were like, get him out, get him the fuck out.
There's one I saw. This lady was in there, and she was a cop. She was a police officer, and they had her in there. So she had this like backstory. Like, nobody knows. Like she has this backstory, right? And something happens at some point where
that's like some Joe Exotic shit, where you're like, no, like I'm gonna blend in with them. You're like, dude, they're gonna sniff you out.
Do they sniff her out?
No matter. Yeah. No. Hey, look, I get it. You've been right next to them for a really long time, but like they're still going to turn on you at any moment.
Here's how they sniff her out.
What I'm saying is prisoners are wild animals that should only be in cages.
But so there's some other inmate who's like freaking out about something. She's like trying to kill herself, I think. Like she's trying to jump off the top level and hurt herself.
Nice.
And so she stops her. And the way she kind of like body controls her and puts her on the ground, after it happens, another one of the female inmates, like kind of quietly, is like, he's like, I like that move you did there. What's that about?
Where'd you learn that?
Yeah, I like that. And then they started
POW training
They
camp?
started whispering like, "All right, Officer Jenny." Like they were starting to like circle her a little bit, and then she was like, "Give me the fuck out of here!" Nope.
Yeah, right. Only a cop knows that fucking.
There was that same dude who stole from the old man. Immediately went to acquiring a shank. Immediately went to it, and
it would be funny if she sold herself out in a different way. It was like just like knocked on somebody's cell, and they're like, "Can I take a step inside your cell?"
She's like, "Oh fuck! You got anything in your pockets? Gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?"
While she's just in the lunch line.
Why don't you step out of the shower for a second? I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. She kills a black inmate.
Yeah,
she chokes a black inmate for selling cigarettes.
I gave a dude a ride my Uber the other day, and he was telling me he'd been in prison recently, and he was like, yeah, no, some dudes in there be gay. He's like, and I know, I know some of these dudes. I'm friends with them on the outside, and they gay in there, and I'm like, yo, man, I can't hang with you no more. They gonna think I'm gay, and I'm just like, yeah, man, I get it.
Dude,
Can't be hanging with the gay dude.
Will understands. He's
I
like,
understand.
yeah. Will's like, listen, I do comedy, and I completely understand what it's like
You
to be
gotta
surrounded.
protect your rep. You gotta.
You can't be in rooms with these guys. I can't be in rooms with these guys.
Right. I'm just saying.
Will's like, oh, you too avoid the alt rooms.
Oh, you were avoiding the alt cells in prison.
The alternative cells. It's just somebody's an inmate who sells comic books. Like it's like they're like, we're doing an open mic in Robbie's cell, but all cis white Nazis are at the end of the list. Priorities given to the Latin kings and the Crips.
The Bloods and Crips get toilet wine first. They get served half-price toilet wine.
Oh, MS-13 first. You can go up first. We'll give you extra time.
Big Ron is going to attempt his first shanking. If we could all just pay attention and just be supportive of him.
If we could all be
supportive.
Yes, Big Ron. Yes.
Dude, you know who would
So what? He wasn't born with a shank, okay? He got that shank and now he's using it.
You know, some people
He's
say
a post-op shanker.
Some people say that, you know, sometimes you're not natural at shanking, but if you just put in the time and work and you try to shank every day, consistency beats out natural born talent.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was thinking about starting like a drag shank show. Like Like instead of traditional shanking.
Will's over there complaining. He's like, can you believe some of these guys can go over to the girls' prison and shank and be top 10 in shanking? Over here, they wouldn't be shanking anybody, but it's all of a sudden they can go over there.
It's a guy who transitions, like he's going to jail, and he transitions before he knows he's going to jail, so he can be in the women's prison.
Top tier shanking.
Just so he can shank
Olympic
ladies.
tier shanking.
Just to run D block. It's like, see, told you, we're the best at everything.
Yeah, used to be.
What, are you a transphobe? What, I'm not allowed to be over here shanking all the other women?
Pull my hair like all the other inmates and I'll beat the fuck out of you.
You guys are just backing away. Nope, you're right. Sorry, ma'am.
Nope.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry about that.
You better not drop the soap. Dude,
It's so much worse.
it is so much worse. Will, you know who would fucking turn on you? You know who would turn on you for saying that shit about xxxtentacion?
Let's see. I don't know.
You're gonna have someone like this on your back, dude.
Brit Barbie.
Brit Barbie in this bitch. Brit Barbie.
Is she British?
That's Andy Hamilton's girlfriend.
Period. 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 Period.
Well, dude, yo, this next verse though, this next verse is actually fire.
She halftime it or what?
I mean, yeah, she like it's kind of like that's not that bad, but like she goes in on the next one right here, because.
Period. 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 Period.
Oh, she's losing steam. She's losing steam. She kind of forgot her breathing technique.
I am period. You are period. I am period.
You are period.
My bag is period. Your bag is period. 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 Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh, yeah. Third verse, huh? She brought it back.
Dude, isn't that fucking awesome?
Dude, you know whenever you have to record you have to record your verse, but you just ate peanuts and you're allergic.
Just like she has a
No, I still go in on the booze.
a swollen tongue.
She sticks her tongue out of the side of her mouth. She goes pretty.
That's the only way she can breathe. She's having an anaphylactic shock.
She's like a dog. She's like a dog that got too hot.
That's what happens when you let your kids get on
This
TikTok,
looks like
dude.
the kid who got stung to death by bees in My Girl.
Dude, that hair, that fucking hair, yo, that's someone that hangs out outside some Quick Trips.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right down here on Grab Boy.
Yeah,
Isn't that dope?
We couldn't see, but she's got Hello Kitty shorts on.
Yeah, dude.
She's got some crisp Walmart gear. She's fucking decked out.
Dude, that is somebody who hasn't had water in like like 5 years, but she just drinks like Arizona teas.
Yeah,
Arizona teas and Flamin' Hot.
she's got Sobeys that expired 3 years ago in her fridge.
Yeah, dude, strictly Flamin'.
I hate wine.
I don't know the way it tastes.
Wine don't taste like nothing. It's like, yeah.
Yo, dude, that's sad, baby.
It's a hot sahabi, dude.
Yo, I'm period. You're period.
Catch me outside. Not often because I'm very allergic to pollen. Dude. Imagine the poor dude she sent that to being like, yo, you're fired.
Yo, that's just dope.
Shit, you got so much talent.
Yo, I know.
The poor dude who has to pretend that's good.
Oh, yo, my boy's got a studio. If
Shit, you
wanna-
should record something. Oh shit, he just moved the studio to my house.
Oh shit, you could freestyle. That is what happens when I tell like, dude, we're gonna freestyle. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking hit it, dude. I'm like, fuck my ass, fuck your ass, fuck my ass, fuck your ass.
Fuck my ass, fuck my ass,
Think my uncle, period.
Dude, fun fact. You guys want to know some fire shit?
What?
Hometown hero right there, dude. She's
That's from St. Louis?
Yeah.
I said that. She's from St. Louis.
No, you had it right. You were being inclusive the first time.
daisies.
Yeah. That is from St. Louis. Yeah.
They
It's
are from St. Louis.
somewhere around St. Louis, like I think like maybe St. Charles or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been like a meme, but I definitely
I
saw it
hope
on St.
St.
Charles
Charles.
on Facebook. Somebody said that.
That could be
she's from
Will's
here.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Could be.
Will's gonna be out driving Uber and was like, "Have you heard this shit?"
Bro, we got some rough people in St. Charles.
I mean, she literally looks like she's from Granite City. Like I graduated with 4 girls like that. I graduated with a girl like that who spilled paint all over the auditorium stage right before the big play, like the day before.
Was she huffing it?
The first play. Was she huffing it?
Yeah.
No, she was getting high on Jenkem.
Oh, nice.
She was doing
Pissing shit
Jenkem.
in a paint can. I'm swerving right now.
That smells like mahogany.
I'm about to pull up.
I'm gonna miss first period. Second period.
My period. Your period. You guys heard the banger new track from Lil Give Me My EpiPen?
Dude, that would be great if they adopted that for tampon commercials.
Period. Period.
You on your period? Period. 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 You period. I'm period.
Yeah, that's right. If you're not using Tampax, your period. My period. Yeah.
Dude.
You are period.
It's like she's trying to lick sauce. Like she's trying to lick sauce off the side of her mouth. You know when you're eating pizza too fast, she's like, let me just try to. Somebody's like, hey, you got a little something right there, and instead of grabbing a napkin, you know, you're just like, I'll get it myself.
Other side. My left.
Dude, she's also got those like those eyelashes. If she like if she.
Man,
she goes,
how often do you think she gets her fingernails caught in her car door? Just, oh fuck.
Dude, she tries to point at somebody, but like 6 feet away, but she still hits them with her fingernail. Oh, it's that long, huh? Dude, those are eyelashes that like she bats her eyes too fast, she fucking fly away.
Oh fuck.
She starts to levitate.
She can actually power a sailboat with it.
Yeah, dude. It's like the house from Up. Fucking too many balloons, too many lashes. You're gonna start lifting off the ground eventually.
Yeah. She got something in her eye once. She started floating.
You
Yeah, that's gonna be in Will's
I don't
head
understand a word.
forever. Oh shit. Sorry.
I saw
Here we
that
go.
one.
Do you see this one?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
we'll pull this one up for Will right here. This is we'll just here. That's Kamala on the projection screen.
They're playing a video making fun of Kamala.
Oh, they're making fun of Kamala.
Yeah.
I thought it was a meme, like it was like pro Kamala.
No, I think they're making fun of Kamala.
Okay.
I think is what I think happened. This guy ain't having it.
Kamala, chameleon. Oh, it's the Mexican showing up?
Swear to fucking God.
Whoa!
He's a hero, dude. They probably gave him a medal for that.
Dude, he went and got in his car and then got shot because he had $50,000 in cash on him. That's xxxtentacion.
Mar-a-Lago Ray was bullshit. Swear to fucking God.
Dude, Vice President Tentacion. Wait, hold on. One more. I want to hear it one more time. I want to hear what he says.
Racist ass shit. Racist ass shit. Fuck you. Swear to fucking God.
Dude, look at this fucking white dude right in the front that loves it. Dude, this guy,
Yeah,
he's smiling. Yeah, he's cheesing. He loves it. He's got Jonah
gotta be
Hill
happy
right
with the
there
moment.
next to him. Oh man, I wonder what that video was. I wish I could see that original
It's
video.
just like mariachi music playing over Kamala Harris.
And what's the setting? Where the fuck are they? What's going on there?
Yeah, there's so much context
There's a
that
lot
you're
going
missing.
on there. It's like, what is this?
Dude, what if because you don't get any of the context, so it looks like that guy's just freaking out, but like right before it was just like Kamala Harris in like deep blackface, just like that chicken sure is good, and everybody's like, yo, why is this guy freaking out? He's like, yo, it was pretty racist.
Yeah, you missed it. Right before they started playing Speedy Gonzalez music, it was real bad.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the video.
See if you can find Kamala. Nobody's seen her. And
yeah, where's she at, dude?
Hiding. They've made her be quiet.
They made her be quiet.
They did. Every time she talks, they're like, "You're embarrassing us." Please.
I really haven't seen her like on
no
TV
one has.
at all.
Right, because it's not good. It's not good. Every time she opens her mouth, it's like, "Shut up."
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I don't know if this is it. Wait, what don't they like about Kamala? No, that's not
Her
it.
personality or her ideas or her background or her image or
she's the first person of color vice president. That's a woman. So what do you have to say now?
Nice couple boxes checked.
I'll check her box.
You know she dated Montel Williams back in the day?
What? This is how we do
Not that. No.
No, Montel Jordan. That's Montel Jordan.
Yeah.
Montel Williams.
Montel Williams, the TV host.
Yeah, he was Black Mari.
Black
Right?
Mari
Really?
Bush, Yeah. Yeah, there's a video of
I
Montel.
guess she's California, right? So that makes sense.
There's a video of Montel like walking out with these two chicks under his arm. He's got two chicks, right? And he's
Fuck
like,
yeah.
"This is Kamala. This is Kamala." And they're like, "Hey, it's awesome."
She gonna run for president, put a bunch of people in jail.
right? Yeah.
No, that is funny. He's like, he's there with her, and he's like, "Yo, this is Kamala," and then she's just putting him in handcuffs afterwards. She arrested
She's been
Montel
cracking down on
Williams.
crime for a long time.
Wait, what is this?
We did it.
Oh yeah, okay, this is it. I think this is it. All right, I think we found it. I think it's this TikTok right here.
That's all it is.
Dude, it's honestly a funny ass video.
Not on that guy's side anymore. He way overreacted. He way overreacted.
Okay. No, I mean that's a funny video. It's just it says Texas Border Patrol with a mariachi standing in front of it.
She was like, "Oh my god, I love it."
That's my bus.
That's funny.
That's very funny.
Dude, but so then the question is, what fucking meeting was that with all those people
Where they were showing that?
in
Yeah,
a
who
conference
knows?
room?
I know, like-
what were they? What town hall meeting was this where they were showing
Probably
fucking?
just like it could have been a college campus
Where they were
It could have
showing TikToks.
It could have been just a young Republicans meeting at some campus.
and this guy was just chilling in the back with his do-rag.
I was thinking, here's how I'm playing it out in my head: young Republicans meeting on a campus. Everybody knows about it. People are showing up to disrupt.
Maybe so. That's a good theory.
It's so dude. He's wearing a green. He's like the green beret of the streets. He's wearing a green do-rag. He's part of the green do-rag.
Let's say, I remember that. I remember that gang from Grand Theft Auto. Remember the Green Gang?
Yeah, Saints Row.
Yeah, I think in my head, if it is a black, like a young Republicans meeting, imagine how reinforced they all felt.
Oh yeah. They were like, "See, we're
They
not
overreact
all,
to everything.
Not all of us."
Whoa, thank God we're not a Foot Locker.
Wait, I want to watch. Okay, let's watch it one more time.
Okay, so that's the video. Yeah.
It looks like a class.
I think it's a classroom.
Yeah.
I think it's a class.
It's a classroom.
But it's like, what classroom and what's the context?
What is the context of
Why
showing
was he showing that video?
Like, he's like, all right,
What
guys,
if the
it's
video was-
Friday. I'm just going to show you some of my personal favorite TikToks.
I know you're all graduate level physics students, but I saw this fucking hilarious TikTok.
What I really hope is that he was showing the video and trying to make like a subtle point, being like, hey, look at this video that's like he wasn't on the side of the video. Do you know what I mean? Like the professor wasn't like, hey, fuck Kamala Harris, let's show a video making fun of her. But he was like, let's examine the depth of this video and what's going on. And one guy was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, it's like a Photoshop. It's like a graphic design. And like, look how good that bus looks.
Yeah.
Somebody put a
That's
lot
what
of hard work into that.
That's a graphic design class.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys too could make something as beautiful
Wow.
as this.
I mean-
he could show Avatar, but he's like, look at this right here, dude.
Yeah, this is the future. Racist ass shit.
Dude,
Could he have put it on mute? Maybe.
oh, dude. It's so great. I never had any teachers that were half that cool, man.
Yeah, my guess is it's not a classroom, like a class environment. It's like they were using the space for something. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Like it was like, a classroom they could rent out for like a club or whatever.
My guess
It could
was
just be it could be TikTok club. Who fucking knows?
my guess was it was probably like a what is like a night class, like one of those like you're not going to college but you're taking a class for
Continuing
something.
education?
Yeah, something like that in the
You
class.
think it was a bunch of people learning Microsoft Excel?
No, but the course was like super cool racist propaganda 101, and he was like, this is how you guys make this like cool stuff that is gonna evoke
I tried to write
visceral reactions from people.
I tried to write a sketch once that was like a liberal arts college that was so in on itself that it was like, well, I guess if it's part of politics, we have to start teaching hate speech now. And so a political science teacher has to teach hate speech at a college. And he's got one kid in his class who's like, yeah. No. It's like a whole class. It was like, Professor Byron, you don't have to do this. He's like, no, I paid for my tuition. Say Jews.
Yeah, I like that. There's the one guy that's like, you're missing the point a little bit, but I like the enthusiasm.
Yeah. Now, if I wanted to say Kai can get away with it, how would I do that?
That's the thing is, they were like, hey, you got to be accepting of this, but you can't be too accepting. Like you can say, hey, we'll allow this, but you can't be like, I'm fucking stoked for this.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Is there going to be a show and tell portion? I'll bring my copy.
Here's what I spray painted on somebody's garage.
I have an original 9mm film of the jazz singer with Al Jolson.
It's been passed down to my family generation to generation.
Will there be a presentation at the end of this where I can sing in blackface? I do a great mammy.
Listen, you guys are gonna shit when you see my dissertation.
Mammy.
I'm getting my master's degree in minstrel play.
That's MD.
minstrel dance.
Yeah,
minstrel dance.
Minstrel dancer.
Yeah, actually, it's a science degree. I have a bachelor's in science.
Should we do one more video before we go?
Let's do it.
We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do a lot. Make Aaron do a lot of work.
That's fun. I got time.
This is this is. I feel like this is what Aaron used to be before we knew him.
Oh boy.
Just driving along. Hey,
Hey, bro. Yeah? When you drive around for a little bit, this cold air feel good. Yeah.
You drive around for a little while. What?
What does he say at the end?
This cool air.
this
felt
cold
good.
air feel good.
Bro, that's what driving Uber on Saturday night is like. Right there. Hey, bro. All right, bro. Can you stop at this quick trip? I just need to give me.
That's you in an Uber. That's you drunk driving the Uber. It's like, can I stop at this quick trip?
Yeah, it's mind if I get a load.
I'm gonna get a roller.
Hey, bro. Can you turn on some Sawyer Brown for us? We kind of want some Sawyer Brown.
Will you pump gas for me? I'm gonna go get some tiny donuts.
That guy was on pills, dude.
Yeah.
That guy was on some pills for sure.
That guy was gone,
dude.
His
That's
eyes
fun.
are all, he looks like the kid from Stranger Things when he gets possessed by the demon or whatever it is, the mind flayer.
I got you. Why'd you look at me? You look at me like
I gotcha.
I was like,
I'm hip.
because one of us needed to get it.
I've seen
And I wasn't gonna
a
get
little
there.
bit of Stranger
I had no
Things,
idea.
You haven't watched it?
No, that guy was on some straight perks though, dude. That's awesome. That dude's so cool.
I ain't never been on nothing stranger than this. This is good shit.
that guy was seeing some stranger
You
things.
weren't playing with these high milligram Norcos. They're good for your liver.
Yeah, man. I feel like that was Aaron leaving some fucking parties
I've definitely,
back in the day.
falling down the stairs.
Yeah. But the
mumbling
thing
and
is, like,
talking to
that
people.
guy is having a great time.
Yeah, you've never had as much fun as that guy's
Oh,
had.
he's having so much fun. That feels so good.
Yeah.
You know that kind of like good feeling when you're like watching a movie with your wife, but then you're like nodding off at the same time.
Yeah, I think so. I don't watch
You've never-
I don't watch movies or do things with my wife. But, but I have been on drugs, so I sort of understand.
Sorry, if you know, like when you can't, like when you're having sex with your wife, but you can't make her come, and you're like, when is this gonna be over? Like that?
Oh, that's never a problem, bro.
I feel like that's what it's like to be on some pills like that.
No, I mean you're just coming in and out.
Yeah, much
Yeah,
like when you're
yeah.
like nodding off, falling asleep. You're like
you're
in and out. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, but that feeling though, that feeling is really good when you're like, oh, let me come back a little bit. Oh, all right.
Yeah, the thing, like I always feel like if you're nodding off, going to sleep, and someone's talking to you, you're like, oh fuck, I don't know what they just said. On
Right,
pills,
yes.
on pills, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You just come back and you're like, keep
Duck.
fucking talking, dude. Period up.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
DuckTales was crazy. And you're like, well, I'm talking about my mother that just died. And you're like,
DuckTales. DuckTales.
Dude, have you ever had those moments when you're like, you've gone out of whatever somebody's talking about, but you're just like, in your head, you were just thinking about like fucking like pancakes with syrup, and then you get like brought back into it, and you got to like try to be like, don't say pancakes with syrup. Don't.
Nope.
Don't.
I already know that's not what we're talking about.
Yes, dude. That was when we were on our way back from Louisville. Will was just talking about his family, and I was almost like,
Dude, I was probably snoring in the back seat.
Oh, you were
Aaron was
out.
gone.
You were out. Yeah.
And
I
was
woke
trying
up
to
a
keep
couple
me-
times. I remember a couple flashes. One of them was I remember you were like, I like how he put on his new hat just to take a nap. And I was like, fuck you. But I was like, I can't talk. And I went back to sleep.
Oh no, you did. I think
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
really?
I don't
Oh.
have to impress you, pussies. Or something. It was something like that. It was like he said, like
I thought I
he's
didn't
like
respond.
No, you're like I don't have to stay up for you, homos. I was like, damn, fuck, dude. Even in his sleep, he's got it.
Drive me home, fags.
This has been a pretty good time, guys.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else before we?
I don't think so. I was going to start telling drunk stories, but if we don't have time.
Period. Period.
We started off shitting on her. It is catchy.
No, I know. She's a genius.
You almost couldn't say it. She's a
Yeah, look at dude.
Genius.
Come on.
That's our new theme song. We should intro every Riff Laugh Loud with period. Period. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the period. Period.
That's my mantra before I go on stage now. So I'm going to make sure I don't bomb. Is I'm just going to say that over and over and over again in my head. Yeah, like it's going to be like transcendental meditation.
At the club, and they're like, "Do you have any songs you want to get brought up to?" It's like, "Can you guys get TikTok?"
You know, trying to do any mics tonight or anything?
You want to talk about open mics on the podcast?
Yeah, I don't know.
I might. We'll see.
I might.
I'm probably not gonna go.
Yeah, Megan's dog just died, so I should probably go see her.
Why are you gonna see a dead dog?
No,
I might go see her.
Is the dog lying
Dude,
in
apparently it
state?
looks crazy.
They got the dog.
Dog got hit by a car, split in half.
They got
It
the
looks
dog in an
nuts.
open casket. Just
what about
Go see her.
go see it for a visitation.
what about you, Will?
Get a little doggy.
No,
bone.
I already saw her today, and I said my goodbyes. It
Yeah.
was sad.
I'm thinking about going to Big Daddy's, and I'm thinking about going to Heavy Anchor, and I'm also thinking about skipping both those fucking atrocious mics.
You're running through all the options.
Dude, you
But I
really
gotta get
say
my
that.
stage time in, bro.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about
Motherfuckers be canceling shows on me.
here's the thing about atrocious mics is they're all atrocious.
I know they're all atrocious
Yeah.
and they're all valuable in some way.
I think the last like 3 mics,
can't make excuses.
like the last 3 or 4 open mics that I did, I went up and just talked about how we're all fucking. This how sad it all is. This is how sad and awful it is.
You were just
'Cause my,
staring
like,
into the void before you went on stage.
oh yeah, dude, because it takes so little.
What the
It
fuck
takes
am
so
I
little
doing?
for me to get twisted now. That like I get a little
Oh,
twisted and I can
yeah.
just like get in my own head and fucking and then I just riff for like fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah, you were kind of
But, like,
tossed to helium after a couple beers. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. And then what did I do when I went up there? Fucked around
Yeah, you had fun.
and had some fun or whatever. But that we do. There's that fucking the one at Platypus and it was dismal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Show. Ain't been no hour and a half.
It's been no hour and a half.
Anyways,
This isn't exactly an hour and a half. It's a little under an hour and a half.
anyways, we were there. No, we'll just keep going. It'll be fine because we're still recording audio. If you're watching on YouTube,
You just keep talking and I'll go pit.
Yeah,
Pit. You just keep going, bro. Laying down a beat. Pit. Pit. Pit.
It's so crazy that she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this 3 different times."
yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, sorry, Aaron fucked everything up. But
Is it a cover or something, or is that an original song that she?
That's how little faith Will has in that girl. She's like, there's no way she wrote those herself.
that's a John Prine song.
Is that an xxxtentacion?
No, that's John.
John Prine?
That's John Prine. That was an American.
I'm so annoyed by
poet.
XXX because you got to say it's like go to my website www. We know it's www, motherfucker. You don't got to say that. Every time
Well,
you say it, go to my website www.
well, you still have, but you have to
That's
do
your go-to thing. Is like, you guys don't know how annoying the internet is.
You have to do XX, or you could say xxxtentacion, like the
No,
movie,
he said
the movie
don't say it like
X.
that.
Did he really?
I don't know.
Exactly. Shut up, dude.
Who gives a shit? He's dead.
Until you have braids and you're freestyling, I don't want to hear shit from you. But like I was saying at the place at that Platypus, you perform right in front of a window. So the best thing is that you can see comics come up and be miserable on stage, and then you get to see them walk past the window to go to their car. Like while the next comedian is performing, you can see the last one just sad walking,
just like shaking, pulling out a cigarette, like fuck.
I mean, just ready to crash their car on the way home. Yeah, it's fun. That's good shit.
Dude, we went to Platypus after Helium on Friday.
Yeah.
The first night got fucked up there. We were hanging out with one of Sarah's friends, coworkers. And I forget that when I'm hanging around comics, I gotta I gotta get it all out before I go talk to normal people, because I'll just be mean on accident. Mm-hmm. So there's this. They were I don't know. I've never met these people before. This guy and his wife, and at some point she starts bragging about how good she is at like washers and bags. She starts bragging about that, and then we're like, I guess you can be good at that. And eventually she's like, yeah, no, I play all the time with my, my special needs kids I teach. And I was like, oh, no wonder you think you're good.
She's sandbagging, dude.
Yeah.
She's sandbagging. No, that is fun.
It's just like,
Dude, I'm a great Olympian. I'm amazing. I have all these Special Olympics people I hang out with. And,
dude, I roll circles around those motherfuckers.
Dude, I'm pole vaulting like 8 feet. I'm fucking easy first place. Yeah, dude.
It's funny because everybody is like, people are like, yeah, dude, Aaron's like on the podcast, and it's like, no, he's just always like that.
Yeah,
dude, he's always wilding.
I was firing pretty far.
Bro,
people are like, Will's like awkward and quiet on the podcast. No, that's Will. He's just awkward and quiet.
Yeah, no,
and you guys are like, no, we hate him for it anyway.
Aaron, we're at watching football yesterday, and Ben and the guy Ben Johnson was hosting, and he's like, it was at his place, and he's like, yeah, the people underneath me are Jewish, and immediately I was like, well, he shouldn't have said that to Aaron. Definitely shouldn't have said that. And then Aaron just goes, oh man, I bet they're worried we're gonna find out about their gold. And all of us like, bro,
killed the room, killed.
Dude, Ben got evicted today.
Turns out they own the building.
Yeah, and Brandon
surprise.
Taylor is there. Brandon Taylor is there, and Aaron's like, poor Brandon. He just thought he was gonna come and watch some like casual football, and then he showed up and he has to deal with all these racists, and it's like, no, Aaron, it's just you.
Hey, silence is violence, dude. You didn't do a damn thing about it. You didn't stop me.
Dude. And literally on Rosh Hashanah Eve.
That's made up.
Dude, I'm gonna tell a story related to that. I picked up some people today from Rosh Hashanah service or whatever. Yeah. So I got an Uber call. I show up to the temple, and there's like
that's the real Temple of Doom.
There's 7 people. Okay,
they immediately start trying to haggle you down on the price.
That's a joke.
There's 7
Temple
people.
Of Doom's a joke.
And I'm like, well, I can take 4 of them. I can take 4 of you. And they're like, okay. So 4 of them get in my car. We drive away, and we get about halfway home. Lots of traffic, lots of people, and they get a phone call, and the lady in the back seat's like, they can't get an Uber. They said they want us to come back and pick them up. And the guy in the front seat goes, all right, well, tell them it's going to be $20. And I was like, and I laughed. And she goes, it's going to be $20 to come get you. That wasn't a joke. He was going to charge him $20 to go back and get him from Temple.
Wait, in your car?
No. He was going to go home and get his own car.
I thought you meant he was pitching you going back for them.
No.
Okay. He was saying he was going to charge him $20 for him to go try.
And he wasn't joking.
That's amazing.
I laughed because I was like, that's hilarious. You're going to go back and get your friends and you're going to charge them $20. And it was like, no.
I'm going to charge my friends $20 to go pick them up. That's awesome.
And you keep looking at me like that, and I'm going to sue you too.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you think these rides are free? You know the deal. Gas, grass, or ass.
Oh, you get in the car, you pump the gas, you drive.
You guys sound like a Yakov Smirnoff more than you sound Jewish.
Yo, dude, Yakov Smirnoff was at fucking Helium this weekend.
No, Funny Bone, right?
I mean, Funny Bone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Yakov Smirnoff was at the Funny Bone.
This should have been the opening story.
What the
this
fuck?
weekend, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're just now getting
Popped in, dude.
Yeah,
Popped
just
in on
showed
a Thursday.
up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can I do some time?
I feel that. Were you there?
Your face is on the outside of the building.
You weren't there.
You told me the story. I'm so pissed that I wasn't
here's
there.
we miss it. I feel this happened to Jack Wright. I feel we're kind of telling his story, but whatever. Like he was there and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a guest spot," and then fucking Yakov Smirnoff walks in, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do some time for 10 people?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." And,
the real deal.
And Jack was like a little salty. He's like, yeah, I got my fucking, guest spot taken by Yakov Smirnoff. And I'm like, well, if anybody's going to take your guest spot, it should be the guy whose face is on the outside of the building.
That is, I mean, that's a funny thing to complain about.
But dude, Yakov fucking Smirnoff shows up. Dude. That's insane. Right after Dice, too.
What was he doing?
We're literally going back to
just
the fucking 80s.
Passing through?
Doing some sets, bro.
I could have saw Dice and Yakov in the same week.
That's like, dude,
the top
Will
10
could
comedians.
die and go to heaven.
Yeah.
If he saw Yakov.
That's his unfinished business. That's the only thing keeping his withered soul on earth.
Will, I don't know how to tell you this. Judy Tenuta's dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
think she is dead.
I don't
She's
know.
alive.
Well, her career is dead.
Also,
That's
Ellen DeGeneres is gay. I don't know if you know that.
What?
Yeah. A lot of old stand-up stuff you haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, if you say that Ellen is a bitch, you're a homophobe, by the way.
I didn't say she was a bitch. I
not
said
true.
she was gay.
I didn't say you
I
did.
know it's very close.
No, she came out. It came out last year that she's a huge bitch. And,
Yeah.
like no one took her side, and it was like, gay is over, dude.
Yeah, it has no power.
Hey, man.
Gay gives you nothing anymore. Like gay
They're
people ain't
just
shit, dude.
people. How about that?
Whoa,
That's what I'm
whoa,
saying.
whoa,
They're
whoa.
just people.
What
Hey,
are you,
you
a
know,
white supremacist or something?
you know, trans people, they're just people
no,
also.
they're heroes. What do you?
No.
They get extra points.
No, that went out the window with fucking Caitlyn Jenner. They put all the eggs in the basket, metaphorically, with
and then he got him cut off.
and then he turned his eggs into a basket, they all put their fucking their chips on Caitlyn Jenner, and then Caitlyn Jenner turned out to be
A Republican?
not even just a Republican, just a famous dickhead.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Dude,
Who I mean,
you know
like,
how imagine the feeling of like getting this like trans hero voted most beautiful woman in America, and
Yeah.
then she turns on you. Like, have you ever had just like a
Here's the thing,
bad
I
date where you
think-
pay for dinner and you're like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I fucking bought you lobster, you bitch.
it's we gave you most beautiful,
God, yeah.
the strongest
I can't believe I
woman.
wrote poetry for you, you goddamn bitch.
I think most trans people were not even like they. I think most of them were like Caitlyn Jenner sucks.
Oh yeah,
For real.
I mean,
They were
I've seen it all
like
the time.
most trans people don't identify with Caitlyn Jenner.
No, I see a lot of things like, yes, she is a piece of shit, but she is a woman and you can't dead name her. And I was like, come on,
Yeah.
give into it a little bit.
No,
be mean.
there's so many better angles. It's the same as like saying that Trump is orange. It's like, real
Yeah.
fuck good one, asshole. Why don't you come up with something good about how like I don't know they fucking killed a guy, or like even like
Well, yeah,
they're hanging out with Epstein or something, or like I mean like I said, a trans person's a person, so why not go? Yeah, well that haircut looks like fucking you're a man. I don't know.
But, so what I'm saying is, there are some times where like you want to say the meanest thing you could say, even if it, like the absolute meanest thing you could say to someone.
I don't think that's what I'm saying though. I don't think that is the meanest thing you can say. I think the meanest thing you can say is like, you know, whenever you whistle, that shit's fucking annoying. Like that really cuts
Yeah, but
down.
somebody knows that stuff about
like when
That's
you
the
do
kind of
Jenner.
shit I want to say to people all the time. I want to cut people. Why do you fucking walk like that?
Like think of it. Okay, here, like exactly. Like say if you're a trans comic. What hurts way more than somebody dead naming you is you going like, yeah, you're a fucking hack. Like that's like I think that's way more cutting. That stabs so much deeper than being.
I don't know. If you're gonna get called a transphobe either way, just go ahead and hit it on the button. You know.
I guess. Well, I guess that is the problem, right? Is that if you're just being mean to another person is some kind of phobia.
You could also hit both. Nobody says you have to do one at a time.
I knew a guy who was he had a phobia of Pontiacs. He was a Trans Am phobe.
Welcome to Will Runs Tags.
Dude, that would work if all the people watching this haven't seen your stand-up before.
Oh, good, they haven't.
Good.
No, I mean they've seen it. That doesn't mean they've laughed at it.
That's
It
true.
just means they
That's
saw it. You can still see it without laughing at it. The same with seeing a trans person.
You can see it without laughing.
Exactly.
Don't laugh.
Aaron.
Don't laugh.
You see me walking around the Grove?
Don't laugh.
I think I had one time we were walking somewhere and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Out loud, and you were like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
You can't do that! I mean, you can't do that! No matter who it is! If it's just a fucking somebody like Will and you can see his bald spot, and when you're in public, you don't go, whoa! Ew! What the fuck is that?
I guess I got a little dice in me, what can I say?
I was walking around
This
Columbia,
bitch
Missouri, and I
just
saw
got a dick.
group of college kids coming at me, and like one of the young men was just like wearing a skirt. Like he was just a young man, and he was just wearing a skirt, and I was just like, like I was pointing
born in 81. If I see a dude in a skirt, I'm like, ah, you fucking douchebag.
That fucking died now. God damn it, we ran out.
We're just not meant to pod for this long.
Yeah,
we'll just wrap it up right here.